Were you an Alabama fan growing up?
I was.
When did that start?
December 31st, 1973, watching the Sugar Bowl between Alabama and Notre Dame. I told my mother I was going to play for the Bear one day. Back in the 70s when I was a kid, Alabama won 3 national championships. They won the SEC, I believe, every year when I was a kid, and I just wanted to be associated with that type of program. Living in the dorm was a badge of prestige, I thought, to live in Bryant Hall. But you have to remember, I was a huge Alabama fan, huge Coach Bryant fan, and I felt privileged and special to stay there. All during the preseason practice, you know, the older guys like Ricky Thomas and Wayne Davis, they would talk about how they were all excited about going to Georgia, you know, and playing between the hedges. I think it may have been their first or second time to play them over there. Then we were playing on Labor Day night. It was a Monday night football game. The whole world would be watching. It was ABC National, and they'd done a good job of getting us young guys excited about the opportunity. But when we got there, and in the pregame, I'd never seen that many people before. It had to be 60,000 people there just for the warm-ups. And I remember missing a lot of balls in the pregame, getting hit in the head, trying to look at all the people, trying to take in the environment there in Athens. I loved Alabama football growing up, and I loved it even more having an opportunity to play. Whenever I come to the game and the team is in the tunnel and the Yay Alabama song is being played by the band, I still get goosebumps. You step it up. You want to beat Tennessee and you want to beat Auburn. We lost to Tennessee my freshman year. We lost to them 16-14 with an opportunity to win the game at the end. The next year, we went to Knoxville, and I do remember right before the game, you know, Coach Perkins is always calm, always in control. But the team, we wanted to win that ball game. We won that ball game before we ever stepped on the field, and we blew them out, and we scored early and often against them that year. And that was the beginning of us going on a 9-year run without losing to Tennessee. Auburn, you know, you can't say enough about that game. I played in the '85 Iron Bowl, which some have said is the best football game ever played. But for me personally, I enjoyed playing Penn State. I was maybe in the 6th grade when the famous goal line stand occurred in the Sugar Bowl, and I wanted to play. The biggest highlight of my career was playing against Penn State. Now, we were 2-2 against them. They beat us my first 2 years, but we got them my last 2 years, and I was able to contribute to the win up there in '87. So that was a big game for me. I loved playing in the big cross-country, cross-sectional games. The SEC games were good. They were fine. They were competitive. But playing on the national scope and winning against nationally ranked programs whose tradition is as strong as ours put Alabama on the map continued Alabama as a football powerhouse in the country. So I enjoyed those games the most.